this is my message out to you. Hopefully it gets to you before you turn your head and be like, you know what, I don't want to try that out. I hope after watching this, you go ahead and do whatever it is that piqued your interest. And before you were kind of worried because what others might think, well, I hope this video now really makes you realize, like, no, you're not tripping. You don't need the attention of others to go ahead and see what's up. CEOs, what's up? Your boy Siobhan. I'm back with another video, and don't let this be the reason why you don't succeed. There will be people you want to support you that won't. Say that one more time. There will be people you want to support you that won't. Don't let that be the reason why you don't succeed. I feel like in this world that we live in, there's definitely a lot of people out there who don't even understand what I just said, this concept. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I really hope whoever watches this video, you, like if there's something that you want to try out, there's something that you want to like see if you're good at, you know what I'm saying? If it doesn't make sense to whatever your closest partner, your family members right at that moment, and so you're not getting that initial support, if anything, don't let that be the reason why you don't succeed or try it out or, do it at all. Because there's a lot of things, like, you got to understand. I feel like, I don't know if you've heard this before, but like, you know what I'm saying? Your vision could be, you know what I'm saying, misunderstood or not even understood at all, really, by anyone around you. It can make total sense to you, but it could be jargon. It could be like puzzle pieces to others. But don't let that be the reason why you don't like start or do it or try it or whatever. Just make sure that like whatever you do, even if you don't have that initial push, even if you don't have that initial support, as long as it's something that's positively affecting you in a good way, right? And it could be even those around you, like later on. I feel like people like slowly but surely will understand what you try to do when they see you doing it. So, and that being the case, then I'm sure your family members, whoever it may be, if they can see the good in it, then that's cool. They'll definitely hop on and be like, yo, we got you, whatever you need. I understand it now. But don't let it be something that like, you know what I'm saying, just because it doesn't make sense or, it could be unknown to the next person right by you. Don't let that be the reason why you don't try it out, succeed, see what the outcome is. You know what I'm saying? You're at that point, like if you don't even try it out, that's failure. Like that's failure in itself. And I feel like failure could be another thing that people are like nervous about. You know what I'm saying? That being an outcome. But I mean, you fail, then you succeed, you try again. But I feel like just having that type of mindset in anything that you do, it could be literally, I don't know, trying out art, like sports, whatever it may be, whatever you want to do. I'm just trying to make it very clear that, you know what I'm saying? You don't need an initial push. You be your initial push. You be that person that you want to support you. Like, be the person that you would want the type of support. Like, be that for yourself and see how far that takes you before you just not even try it at all and see, you know what I'm saying, no result. Because obviously if you don't try, if you don't do anything, well, the outcome will be zero. It will be non-existent. Nothing happened. But if you literally just truthfully just believe in yourself and just keep it pushing, don't stop, I think that's pretty key in anything that you do. So just because it's not something that's understandable or known to the environment that's around you does not mean that you can't go ahead and try it out yourself. You can't figure it out. You can't, like, there's no reason why you should ever feel like that. But I feel like our environment, in a sense, if we don't even get out that type of mind space, that's something that will just be so comfortable to. Like, we'll just be like, you know what, bruh, my parents are like these people that are around me that are close to me. I'm just not going to try it because it just doesn't make sense. So what if it doesn't make sense at this moment? Like, let it, if it makes sense to you, if it's something that really, like, you know what I'm saying, catches your attention, go for it. Like, I don't know why people just don't go for things just because it's so different or whatever. Like, so what, bro? It's your life at the end of the day. Are you living because for them, or are you living for you? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that being said, though, all right, there will be people, like I said earlier in the beginning of this video, there will be people who, you know what I'm saying, won't support you right off the jump. You be your biggest supporter. You be the person who claps for you when it's silent. Because eventually, when people see you, like, you know, like, I feel like that's another, like, true statement, or, like, something that's relatable to others, probably to you. I feel like when you're happy, when you love yourself, when you're doing stuff that, you know, you enjoy, I feel like that in itself already attracts people to you, like, naturally. Like, I feel like people will just naturally fall in place, like, come to you and see that you're truly doing something that makes you happy. And at that point, I feel like people will try to understand it themselves and see why it makes you happy and see if it makes them happy. And they'll go on and do their own thing. But, like, I just say that to say, like, yo, you don't need to, like, not go through things just because, you know, Bob, your best friend, your closest person, doesn't understand what you're trying to do. So what? Like, I think at the end, if you can already see what type of outcome you're trying to get from it, and if you feel like that's going to make you happy nonetheless, and potentially can make other people around you happy too, then go for it. Just because it doesn't make sense right at this moment, though, don't let that be a discouraging moment where then you just don't go ahead and try it nonetheless. So that being said, I have 2 screenshots that I like to share with y'all right before I go ahead and end this video, okay? Because I didn't have a spiel for y'all, all right? And I'm trying to keep it on track. I don't want to, like, lose your attention, let alone my own attention, all right? I'm trying to, like, make this, you know what I'm saying? It was just an add-on message to yesterday's video, okay? So the first screenshot, all right, says this: 2 traps you need to avoid. Yeah, I'm talking to you. 2 traps you need to avoid: caring what they think. Say that one more time. Caring what they think. And the other one is thinking that they care. I'm say that one more time. Thinking that they care. 2 traps you need to avoid: 1, caring what they think. 2, thinking that they care. And the last one is, if it's rooted in love, whatever it is, friendship, work, art, love, I promise you won't have to force it. Say that one more time. If it's rooted in love, whatever it is, friendship, work, art, love, I promise you won't have to force it. I'm not the one saying I promise to you, but you know what I'm saying? I align with that, because anything that I've ever done in my life that I feel like, you know what I'm saying, makes me happy, and if people genuinely want to see me happy or whatever, I get that type of support. If they don't support, but nothing is forced. Nothing is like, oh, I need that. Like, no, it just comes to me, and it will come to you. All right. So there's no reason for you to go out your way and, like, force it. Don't force it with even your own parents. Like, your parents right now might not be the biggest supporter of you playing video games or, you know, trying out that sport, because they think that you're going to get hurt. What if you're like, you end up becoming like a medalist, whether it be in esports or actual sports? They'll then see how much that makes you happy, let alone how good you are. And they'll become your number one supporter. They you know what I'm saying? So, like, just understand right now, when you try out new things right away, you might not have that support. You might not have that backing, even from the people that you truly want it from. But don't let that be the reason why you don't go ahead and try it out. Don't let that be the reason why you don't actually go ahead and do it. And this is my message out to you. Hopefully it gets to you before you turn your head and be like, you know what, I don't want to try that out. I hope after watching this, you go ahead and do whatever it is that piqued your interest. And before you were kind of worried because what others might think, well, I hope this video now really makes you realize, like, no, you're not tripping. You don't need the attention of others to go ahead and see what's up. That being said, I love y'all. It's your boy Siop Show. Catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.